Safari, hold on tight. I'm not able to make any stops to pick up anything that goes over the side. Take a look above you. There is an animal guide, getting an idea of some of the animals you may be seeing. And please, you must remain seated while out on safari. We are in the Little Ituri Forest. The forest environment provides protection for some of the shyer animals, and they tend to hide behind trees. Take a look over there to the right. Those brown animals with white stripes back there are called okapi. They do look a little bit like zebra, but they're actually the only known relative of the giraffe. Not much is known about them. They weren't discovered by the Western world until 1901.
So they hide behind
okay.
Coming up on the right-hand side, the gray animals with white stripes are called greater kudu. You may know that they are females because only the male greater kudu have horns.
Johnny, go over there.
Look at these animals.
Also over there to the right, but hiding behind a bush and hard to see, is a yellow-backed diker. They are nicknamed divers because they do like to dive and hide behind trees and bushes if they feel threatened in any way. We're approaching a watering hole on the left-hand side where we sometimes see black rhino. They are endangered and there's less than 5,000 of them left in the world.
Right, it's actually pretty cool. So you get there. Oh.
black rhino.
Looks like that's a black rhino over there to your left. They weigh about 3,000 pounds and are able to run 35 miles an hour. They do like to roll around in the mud. It is a way for them to regulate their body temperature.
Rhino.
Also down on the ground on the left-hand side, these birds right here with the yellow bills.
Flamingo, stand up, Junior.
Stork, and
stand up, look at the flamingo.
They like to eat small lizards and snakes. The brown and white striped animals coming up on the right-hand side are bongo, known as ghost of the forest.
Oh.
If you catch a glimpse of their horns, they might appear to be on backwards. That's just so they can run through trees more quickly without getting caught up on low-lying tree limbs.
Hello, Gizmo.
The black and white bird over to the left-hand side is a saddle-billed stork. When standing up, they are 5 feet tall and have a wingspan between 8 and 9 feet. We're exiting Ituri Forest, going to be making our way towards Sapi River, where there's an opportunity to possibly see Nile hippo and a Nile crocodile. Here, the first opportunity to possibly see a Nile hippo comes up on the right-hand side.
Look at the hippo.
Hippos spend the majority of their day in the water, coming out of the water at nighttime in order to eat their dinner. They are able to stay submerged for up to 8 minutes at a time. Now, contrary to popular belief, the hippos are excellent swimmers. However, when the river is shallow, they do prefer to just sink to the bottom and then walk their way across. They weigh about 5,000 pounds, and a group of hippo is called a bloat. Over on the left side, the birds are pink-backed pelicans. They get their name from the pink color their feathers take on during mating season, and they like to live out there on the islands in colonies. And that's a bloated hippo over to your left.
A bloated hippo. Oh, look at the hippo. Stand up, Junior, if you can see. Did you get some coverage?
Oh yeah, you're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Brittany.
You know, they kill the most people in Africa.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. You would think lions.
Yeah, you would think a lion or something like that, but
There is a bridge coming up. Everybody hold on tight and look off to your left because those are Nile crocodile over there.
Stand up.
They are cold-blooded animals. If you see any of them with their mouths open, they are trying to regulate their body temperature. And they're able to grow to a length of 20 feet. And that group of people over there and the people who are over by the hippos, they're taking part in the Wild Africa Trek. It is a 3-hour adventure through the reserve, and information can be found at the kiosk next to the entrance to the safari. We're leaving the Sapi River area, going to be heading now toward the savanna or the grassland. It's a very different environment and very different animals live there.
Is everything we're going to see, I guess, all the way to the end.
And speaking of different. Coming up on the right-hand side is an ancient baobab tree, about 75 feet in height and 60 feet in diameter. If you take a close look at the limbs, you'll see they look like roots, and it gives rise to its second name, the upside-down tree. It's able to remain dormant up to 9 months of the year, storing water in its large stomach.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
And this is my favorite view of the reserve, the Serengeti grassland. Stretching for hundreds of miles across East Africa, it is also known as a superhighway for migrating animals such as zebra and wildebeest. Other animals you might expect to see include a lion and giraffe. This is the wild Africa we're trying to preserve. And if you take a look off to your right-hand side, those little tiny animals back there in the distance, those are springbok. They are fully grown at that size and weigh about 100 pounds. If they get excited or scared for any reason, they can jump up into the air between 10 and 11 and a half
That means
feet.
they can get up here.
Yeah.
They get mad enough they can jump here. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah.